All right, Kenny, what you got for us this week? Not Iowa State winning this week.
Right. All right, so we'll start with West Virginia Pitt in the backyard brawl.
Like it.
The over-under is at 60.5 points, and West Virginia is only favored by 1.5 points right now.
That's insane.
It's in Pittsburgh, and I feel like Pittsburgh is a little bit tougher of a team to play, especially when they're at home. So I'll take Pittsburgh winning. I would definitely take this. I mean, it's not really a spread at all. I would take it, and I would say it's probably going to be in the neighborhood of I'd say 37-28.
I'm actually going against you on this one again. I'm actually taking West Virginia. I like West Virginia in this game. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go West Virginia and win and cover, obviously. And I'm gonna bet though. I'm gonna say over. That over scares me. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of points.
It's a big over.
Neither team really plays defense, though. That's the only concerning part for me.
Therefore, the over could hit. B-ball, Bruce. Take the over.
I'll take West Virginia too. I'll support you, Bruce. I'll support you.
I mean, it's essentially a pick 'em right now, but
it really is.
I feel like Pittsburgh at home, they tend to do a little bit better. They might throw out a special uniform for them, so that might be an advantage.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Bears are putting out orange jerseys this week. They might play better against the Texans.
I don't know. The Texans, they pulled out that all-white uniform. I'm not a fan of that one.
I was like, no!
They should have done.
Okay, real quick. Can I say this real quick? Sorry. So it'll be 2 seconds. So apparently the Chicago Bears have scoffed at the idea of the all-white jerseys.
Missed opportunity.
Oh,
yes.
With the white lid too?
Yeah, with the white. Yep, they scoff at it. And I think it's absolute asinine. And like I would get that jersey, and I would try to buy a replica helmet in a heartbeat. Heartbeat.
Bruce
All right, anyway, sorry, go ahead, Kenny.
I got you, boys.
All right, so the next one I got is a game they used to call the Civil War, which is Oregon State. Oregon is favored by 14 points. Over-unders at 50.5. I'm going to take Oregon, even though it's in Corvallis. I'll take Oregon. I think it's going to end up being a little bit closer. Oregon hasn't really impressed yet. The Ducks' offense isn't quite there. So I'll say it's about, I'd say 24-17.
Wow. So a lot of bets are coming on Oregon. So live count right now is 16.5. I do kind of agree with Kenny though on this. I don't think Oregon hasn't really impressed from the. I mean, I haven't watched a full game of theirs. I've only watched a few highlights here and there. I'm gonna say Oregon wins. However, I'm gonna agree with Kenny though. I don't think they cover. I think it's a 28-14 type game.
I know nothing about these two teams. I'll trust Kenny. Oregon wins, doesn't cover.
All right. The next game I've got is – I got a bunch, actually. Let's go Washington State. Washington – and that's another rivalry game. So this is a early matchups for rivalry games.
Yeah.
But it's also – now they're both out of conference. So Oregon State used to be the in-conference last game of the year. Same with Washington State. It's at Washington. Washington Huskies are favored by 5 points. Over-unders at 53.5. So I think the Huskies win. I think they'll dominate Washington State. They lost their quarterback in the transfer portal. That whole Pac-12 shakeup really messed with them. So Washington wins pretty easily. I'd say 38-24.
What was the what'd you have for the spread at the time, Kenny?
Right now, 5 points.
So mine's coming in right now in Washington State, which is idiotic in my opinion. I totally 100% agree with you, Kenny. I think Washington wins this, and I think it's big. I think it's I'm comfortable saying if you put 8.5 on Washington for the spread for an alternate spread, you'd be comfortable in that. I'll do a 7.5. We'll go 7.5. Just be that guy. All right, 7.5. Washington. Washington wins. It's the over under. A lot of money on the over apparently because now it's at 55.5. So I'm gonna go over on that one too. So if we're gonna go score, Washington. I'll say Washington 38. Washington State 24.
I'll go 31-24 Washington. That's all I got.
All right. Next one is one that I wouldn't have even considered last week, but based on their epic failure, I've got Notre Dame on the road.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Notre Dame on the road at Purdue. Wouldn't have even considered this one last week. I wish it was a night game because Purdue at night is a scary place to play. Ask any Buckeye fan. Right now, Notre Dame is favored by, it looks like 9.5. Earlier in the day, I had it at 10.5. And the over-under is at 45.5. So it's one of two things. Either Notre Dame is going to come out and lay an egg because they've already given up on their season and Purdue's going to play them tough, or Notre Dame's going to come in and completely blow them out of the water. It's one of those like little brother situations because they're both in the same state. Obviously, Notre Dame has the ego for it. I'm going to pick the upset. I'm going to take Purdue.
Whoa, let's go, Kenny!
Especially with that 10.5 spread, I really think Purdue can hang with them. But yeah, I think the score ends up being, I think Purdue wins outright, but I would take it with the spread for sure. I think the score is going to come in something like, what is it? I'd say if Purdue wins, it'll be a nail biter. So I'd say 24-21 Purdue.
Kenny, I absolutely love it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I actually got goosebumps when you picked that game. That's probably the first time I've actually I just got him again. Hey, real quick, shout out Jordan Hansen from NIU. I had the opportunity to coach this young man when he was at Hersey High School. When I was coaching him in basketball, one of the greatest people that you could possibly talk to. Hard worker, great person. Played safety at NIU. Messaged him, congratulated him. Let's go, my guy. Let's go Huskies. That being said, 9.5. I'm gonna pick Purdue to cover. I'm gonna pick Notre Dame, unfortunately, to win this one. Over under right now is at 47.5. Apparently, it's a lot more money or more money coming on the over. I'm gonna bet the over in this one too. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think that it's gonna be a close game. I think I'm picking Purdue to cover. Excuse me. Did I say that? I think I did say that. Maybe not. Picking Purdue to cover, but Notre Dame to win. It's going to be like a 35-28 type game, something like that.
Give me Purdue.
Let's go. I'm just being a bitch.
There's a realistic world where Purdue gonna win this game, and everybody's gonna be like, "There's no way."
Yeah. If it was at night, Purdue would have the clear advantage. There's just something different about West Lafayette under the lights. It's a smaller venue, but they get that rocking.
Dude, Kenny, if they wore the black jerseys too,
yeah. with the black helmet and the railroad going down
badass.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite helmets. All right, last game I got for you is Georgia on the road against Kentucky. Georgia is favored by 22.5. Earlier today they were at 21.5, so they've gotten an extra point on that one to cover. And the over/under is at 46.5. Kentucky was horrible last weekend, so I would have to pick Georgia. I don't think you really pick against Georgia at all this season, at least until the championship game. So Georgia wins by a landslide. It might get real ugly, maybe like 47-17.
Everything he said.
Everything they said.
That's what she said.
Kenny's definitely not a she. You got a beautiful beard.
Shout out consistency.
Let's go. Let's have some fun, boys. Let's go NFL. Toss them out there.
Now you want to
Connor.
read off the games?
I have to pull them up.
All right, first game I got New Orleans at Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 6.5. Over under currently, according to FanDuel, shout out, is 46.5. Let's go. I'll go first. Cowboys win. Cowboys cover. Sorry, should I say it again?
No.
Cowboys win. Okay. Cowboys win. Cowboys cover. Sorry, Connor.
Cowboys lose. Saints cover.
Oh, well, obviously.
Cowboys suck. Their quarterback is horrible.
I'll take the Cowboys at home only because they're at home. If it was the Saints at home, I would pick them. That's the only reason. Jerry's world is a little bit different to play in. I agree the quarterback play is terrible, but for both teams, and I'm mad at the Saints for not getting Olave the ball a little bit more last weekend. So,
next one. Oh, sorry.
No.
Next game I got Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Detroit is favored by 7.5. The over-under is at 51.5. But keep in mind that Baker Mayfield is playing like a baller. Better than Johnny Manziel ever did, Kenny. But I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions. However, I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to cover this game because I wasn't impressed with what the Lions did against the Rams. However, I do think the Rams are a sleepy good team. That being said, I'm going to go for 24 to 24-21 under.
I will go Buccaneers win this game.
Ooh.
Yeah, I will agree with you, Bruce. The Lions did not look impressive to me the other night.
No.
Baker Mayfield looked really good. Granted against Washington, but
Right.
I think this will be a very competitive game. Worst case scenario, Bucks cover in a loss.
Yeah, I'll go Lions win, Bucks cover, take the under. I just there's something about the Lions. I think it's pretty special this year, so I got to go with them for right now.
You know what else is special, boys? Deshaun Watson massage. Cleveland Browns at Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are favored by 3. Over under is an amazing 41.5. Jacksonville Jaguars win.
Nice. The Browns look so bad.
Their defense is so good too.
Yeah, like the problem is they just kept giving the Cowboys back the ball. It was impossible. Yeah, I mean, I think Jacksonville wins and covers. I don't think it's because they're good. I think it's because the Browns are going to be that bad until Nick Chubb gets back.
I second that.
I need some Nick Chubb in my life.
Exactly what MJ said. I think the Browns just look pretty terrible right now. So Jaguars don't look that great, but I think they're gonna take care of this one pretty easily.
Agree. All right, boys. Next one: San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. 49ers are favored by 5.5 only, and the over-under's at 46.5. I'm going 49ers win, cover, and I'm going to bet the under in this one.
Why are they kicking the field goal with 8 seconds left? What?
No timeouts left?
No.
Yeah.
That's not the context for that, Connor, but good try.
A for effort, Pook. A for effort.
Okay. What's the game?
Sorry. 49ers Vikings.
49ers murder them.
Over under is 46.5.
Over. 49ers murder them. That's all I got.
49ers win, 49ers cover. I'm hesitant to take the over, but Minnesota's dog shit, so I'll take the 49ers to take the over.
All right, boys. We got the Fighting Jim Harbaugh's LA Chargers at the amazing Carolina Panthers. Surprisingly, though, the Chargers are only favored by 4.5, and the over/under is an abysmal 38.5. I'm going to bet the Chargers to win, and I'm going to bet the over in this game. Well, actually, no, I'm going to bet the over. Actually, I'm going to bet the over.
I feel like you have to bet the over.
That's how I know.
I feel like you have to, which is probably why they're doing it. I'm going to go over, and then, I mean, the Panthers should lose. If the Chargers somehow lose this game, Jim Harbaugh
the over or the spread's 4.5.
Yeah, if the Panthers win this game, Jim Harbaugh should retire on the spot.
J.K. Dobbins did great things last week, so I'll take the Chargers to win pretty easily. I'll take the under, though. They'll cover, but I'm going to take the under.
It's so small. Okay. It's actually not the over. It's not the only rinky-dink game. That being said, I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to come back to it. Seahawks at Patriots, and I did that for a reason. Seahawks are 3.5-point favorites. The over/under is 38.5. We all saw the amazing game by the Patriots against the Bengals, and we were all wrong in it. Jack made it abundantly clear to make sure that we all knew we were wrong. That being said, Seahawks win. Seahawks easily cover by 2 touchdowns. And I'm going to bet the over because the Seahawks get the over by themselves.
The Seahawks win and cover because they're the better football team. The Seahawks win and cover because they're a team that will get more than 1 win this year.
Oh my
That's a tough act to follow up. Seahawks win, Seahawks cover. Patriots were a total fluke last week, and I will stand on that hill all day.
All right, boys. Next game. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are favored by 8.5. Over/under is currently at 41.5. The Fighting Gardner Minshew's, I'm a huge fan of. Love the stash. Ravens win, Ravens cover. And I'm betting I'm gonna bet the under in this one, actually.
It's Ravens, Raiders?
Yep.
Why are we even talking about the Raiders? Ravens win, cover. Bye-bye.
All day. Ravens can't be stopped against the Raiders. I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Did you just fart?
Me?
I thought I heard something. Sorry, I gotta put my leg up because my this is freaking killing me right now. Or knee.
Okay, stop.
What are we doing? We good? You guys all right?
Don't worry about what's going on right now.
All right, we gotta pull out all 3 then. What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh
Nothing's going on. There's nothing going on over here.
Don't worry about it.
All right, you gotta be faster, bro. You gotta be faster. They're doing
They're not doing anything.
All right.
Anything.
All right, next one.
Right in the butt.
Right aside puts love over his head.
All right, next game, boys. Indianapolis Colts at Green Bay Packers. Currently, the Indianapolis Colts are favored by 3. Over/under is at 40.5. Okay. This is tough. It's in Green Bay. It's their first home game of the year. Hey, listen, I'm gonna flat out be straight up honest with everybody. I'm bringing out the Chicago Bears fan in me right now, and the fact it's in Green Bay, one of the toughest places to play in. They're gonna be hyped. Everyone's gonna be pumped up and ready to go. I'm not a huge fan of Anthony Richardson. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Green Bay Packers win this game, and I'm gonna bet the over.
I can't believe that you picked the Packers.
I think they honestly, I think they do enough to win this game. I'm not gonna lie. For whatever reason, I actually think that it's kind of a rallying thing, dude.
I mean, I really think it will be more of the Colts are bad than the Packers are good in this game specifically.
I don't know, this is 2 weeks in a row I picked the Packers to win. This is weird.
I don't think Anthony Richardson is ever going to get it together. He's got an incredible arm, but then he will airmail everything. Like I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it. I'll say Packers winning cover. Not confident in it though.
I'll take the Colts, but you got to bet the under on it. I think the Colts come in. I think they are sneaky good. Talk about the Rams being sneaky good. I think the Colts have a little bit in there. They might be able to compete for the South, but I think they got enough in the tank to beat the Packers right now.
I like that, Kenny. All right, next game we got the Jets. We got the Jets at the Titans. Well, being a person that saw firsthand the Titans' interior defense and their line and what they can do, however, but also seeing their amazing quarterback play, I'm going to pick the Jets in this one. The Jets are favored by 3.5. They're going to get that, and I'm going to bet the under in this game. 41.5, sorry. Nice. No, it's not. All right, got it. Jets.
That's my answer.
Kenny.
I'll take the Jets, I guess. I don't know. it's a who. To me, it's a who cares game. So sure, I'll take the Jets. I like their helmet. So fine, Jets.
Brees Hall, bro, he's gonna go off. Oh, you want to talk about who cares, Kenny? Here's who cares for you. New York Giants at Washington Commanders. Commanders are at home, obviously, and they are currently favored by 1.5. The over/under is at 42.5 somehow. I'm going to pick. I'm gonna pick the. God, I'm gonna pick the. Can they both lose? I'm gonna pick the Commanders. I'm gonna pick the under. I'm gonna go hardcore under.
Don't bet on this game, and I'm officially predicting a tie.
I'd rather watch a UFL game than this, so I'll take the Giants.
Wow!
But it's not going to be pretty. I mean, like 7-3, it's going to be shit.
The over/under is at 42.5 right now. What?
Call the hotline if you bet on this.
Yeah, you might have some issues if you're actually betting on this.
You may not be okay in the head if you're betting on the Washington.
Legit, honestly though, the one thing I will bet on this game is the line, dude. I will bet under 42.5 on this one.
I will do a degenerate bet on this game.
I will bet Jaden Daniels anytime touchdown.
I will bet the Jaden Daniels anytime touchdown.
Right,
I'll call the hotline for you guys then. This is ridiculous.
We'll have this be down. Don't you worry.
What is it?
Hey, just call Erie Insurance. I'm sure Jeff has got something.
Let's hand up the camera over here, guys.
All right, next game.
We'll be doing this.
We got the LA Rams at the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh.
Arizona Cardinals currently favored by 1.5. Looks pretty decent. Over/under is at 47.5. I'm going Rams, man. Like I like Stafford. I like what they're doing right there. I like what they're doing in LA. I don't like the injury, but you have Kupp, and you also have who's the other receiver? Not Wright. Who's the other receiver? That's
Marcus Robinson.
Thank you. Yes. So I think he's gonna step up. So I'm taking the Rams, and I'm taking the I'm gonna take the under. Definitely take it under.
Rams win and the over.
Ooh.
I don't know why Kyler Murray couldn't find Marvin Harrison Jr. last weekend. So because maybe he's too short to find him. I guess it is what it is.
And still doesn't have a Fanatics deal.
Rams all day because Kyler Murray's a piece of shit for not getting Harrison the ball.
That's
real. Real.
Fuck Kyler
Love
Murray.
love the Ohio State.
Whoa!
Yes, Kenny.
Kenny!
Yes, Kenny. This is so good for the program.
Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Swifts. All right, so what we got here is a Kansas City Swifts by 5.5. Over under is at 47.5. This is a rematch of one of the best regular season games, in my opinion, in history, when it was like a double overtime 55-50 game, whatever it was. Insane. I could be wrong.
Rams.
Oh, it was Rams. Son of a bitch. Well, all right, I'll retract that statement. All right, so I'll go back to the AFC Championship game amongst them.
There we go.
There you go. All right, so that said, God, the Bengals can't play as badly as they did before, especially now because like this is going to be like a game of the week type situation, right? Kansas City Chiefs win, Kansas City Chiefs cover, and I'm betting the over.
What's the spread?
5.5 Chiefs.
Chiefs win, Bengals cover, bet the over.
100% agree with MJ.
We got brains over here. Love to see it.
Let's see what we got next. Pittsburgh Steelers at Denver Broncos. Another amazing game that we get to see Justin Fields against my man Bo Nix. That being said, over-under is at an astounding 36.5. Let's go Broncos win. Broncos obviously cover. I'm going to bet the under because the Pittsburgh Steelers offense can only manage field goals because it's an Ohio State quarterback.
There it is.
I had to, Kenny. I'm just busting your chops, bro.
So there's two teams here. That one is good, one is not good. Both have not good quarterbacks, but
Both
one
great
has
coaches.
a good roster. That would be the Steelers. So they're going to win the football game.
I'll take the Steelers. I still believe in Justin Fields. And at the very least, I believe in Boswell to kick a bunch of field goals and win them the game. So I'll take the Steelers.
Dude, you know what's crazy about this game, though? You know what's crazy about this game, boys? The fact that you have Mike Tomlin and Sean Payton coaching two teams that arguably are nowhere near. Well, obviously, one is potentially playoff in conversation for playoffs, but like aren't like a part of any kind of conversation about competing for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just think I find that wild. I do. All right, next game we have the beloved Chicago Bears at the Houston Texans. Currently, the Texans are favored by 6.5. The over/under is at 45.5. Should I start? Am I starting? All right, I'll start.
Yeah.
All right. Houston Texans win. They cover. I'm going to. I'm actually going to bet. I'm going to bet the under, just barely though.
Can we place a side bet on is Caleb Williams actually throwing a touchdown today or no?
Oh, we can 100% make that side bet.
Thank you.
I'll take that side bet. You want to do it? Wait, no, you just
would love to take the side bets
for that. No, seriously, we can do that. All right, so hey, real quick,
over under 1.5. Over under 1.5.
I'll go over.
I'll take the under.
$20.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
We got some degenerates on this program.
Call the hotline.
Hey, hotline.
The line.
The line.
Yeah.
The line.
I'll go.
What do you say?
Give me Texans winning cover. Give me the under because it would be like 28-7 Texans.
Jack, if you want to make that bet too, I'm down with it.
I think Connor just pulled up the same one from earlier, but
Fair.
So I think Caleb Williams has yet to demonstrate that he can throw touchdown passes versus
Correct.
an Ohio State quarterback that clearly can throw touchdown passes.
Correct.
So I will take
Forgetting the
Houston
fact that an
Texans.
all-pro wide receiver
Also,
dropped one last week, right?
I don't think the Bears have won a game in their orange uniforms. So I'm going to take the Texans to win, cover by 2 touchdowns, and I'd still take the under though. It's a dangerous move, but I'd take the under.
Also, Keenan Allen Should have caught that ball. Anyway,
That's Keenan Allen is
But-
washed.
He's a big boy.
Which happens to Bears receivers. as soon
Keenan
as they
Allen
put
is
on
the same
uniform.
size as Gerald Everett now.
Atlanta Falcons at Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles are currently favored by 6.5. Kirk Cousins arguably had one of the worst outings of his career last week.
Mhm.
And the over-under is at 47.5. That's a lot of points against an Eagles defense that's supposed to be good. That's the reason why I released their asses. I'm gonna say Falcons win, Falcons cover, boys. Well, obviously they cover, but hold on, 47.5. I'm gonna say under.
Eagles win. Falcons cover.
Ooh.
And I will take the under.
Eagles win, and I would take the over.
Wow, Kenny just wants to be contrarian. Got it.
That's all I got going.